as like
In porn?
yeah, in porn when they need to do fake scenes where like
Really?
yeah, like where it's like close up shots of like the chick and like there's not like any cum in her mouth or whatever. They use that.
Hell yeah.
Interesting. We learned something today.
You learn something new every day. It's wild. Also, welcome back to the podcast.
That's a way to start it. I mean, we could have started. We could
We
have
coulda
started
started
it
a
with,
while
with,
ago.
with yeah, with just the first thing being like, yeah. So sometimes I use coconut milk for cum in porn.
No, I did. I started it right before I said that.
Oh, so it did start.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did start it. Oh,
I did
dope,
start
dope,
it.
dope.
Hell yeah.
So the layout's kind of funky and wonky. Cody is now Swiftadactyl and Bran is Wolf D Cody, but we have my co-host Wolf D Cody
Hello.
and special guest Papa Bran.
Heyo.
Doggo.
Oh, there's a dog. Hello, dog.
As you can tell,
she's
Bran is in.
laying on her bed.
Eyes is glowing.
Oh, dude, that's
know.
creepy. Oh,
Is
Should
that
I be
from
worried?
your lights?
Yeah.
well, it's good to know that Bran lives in the underworld.
He's got a what is it? What is it? A skinwalker.
Skinwalker right in his mitts. No, actually, Bran's like hella terrified of that. I found that out when I went to visit.
Oh, really? Sorry, my bad. My bad. We won't joke about that.
No, it's good. I worked with a guy that is from the Navajo reservation here in Arizona,
Oh,
and he swears up and down that
They're real.
they are real. Yeah.
I
they're
believe it.
real. I believe they're real.
I believe it.
We're getting back into the cryptics talk again, dude.
I believe it.
Hold on, I'm my other mother is texting me.
Hannah?
No, IRL mother.
Oh.
Yeah, he's weird.
I wouldn't say that's your other mother. I'd say that's your actual mother.
No, it's my other mother. My actual mom's in our living room. She's my
Wait,
mom's
what?
friend. She's my mom's friend. And she texts she checks up on me every so often. So I call her
Okay,
my other
gotcha.
mother. Yeah.
Okay.
So
You're allowed
So
to have
it's-
two moms. It's 2025, you know.
No, yeah.
No, yeah, I'm not. But so you got 3 moms.
I've got like 8 at this point.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's
I got 1 mom, and that's too many.
one too many.
Hey, there's a cat on the counter.
Kitty cat. It's a black cat. I still have pictures of him. He's so cute. So, Papa Bran, what have you been up to? I've seen that you've been playing a shit ton of like Once Human. Right?
Yeah,
Ever so often?
yeah. I've been trying to learn Tarkov, which
It's a big mistake.
It's rough. It's rough.
Yeah, I believe it. I know a friend who plays Tarkov and he hates it, but he loves playing it at the same time.
I always
Yeah,
mix up
I'm
Tarkov and
Is it Rust?
no,
Oh,
no. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's a game you play. Turtle.
Is it Rainbow Six Siege? Is that the one?
No, it's nothing like Tarkov. Just the names for some reason. It's an arena or a hero shooter.
Hero shoot. Oh, Valorant maybe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was mixing up. That's my story.
That's completely fair. What have you guys been up to? Because we were supposed to have Bran on last week. Also, last week's episode went up today because
You forgot?
it's not that I forgot. It's me and my mom, we left because we went on a San Antonio trip, which has a lot of
Ooh.
shit, but I can't say it here. It's very personal and important stuff.
You can.
I could, but I'm not going.
It's not. Yeah. It's not that you can't say it here.
It's not that I can't.
I mean,
I just won't.
Some of it I wouldn't. Some of it I wouldn't for legal reasons.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Uh,
No, but there's certain things that just can't be talked about on here.
yeah, I got you.
But I just we left at like 7 a.m. I woke up at like 6, immediately showered, and then just got ready real quick, and I just forgot to upload it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I was on YouTube earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and the video popped up. It's like, oh hey, I know those guys.
I know those people. So what
I what did I had what did I last week? I got my marks back on a midterm.
oh hell
I
yeah.
got 80 some on that.
Nice.
I got 90 on an assignment in the same class as one of my religious studies, my only religious studies class this semester. Handed in a 4-page paper. It's supposed to be 4 pages. I went a little bit over. I write philosophy papers weird. Turtle I think got the snap. So like it's a philosophy paper, and these are 2 philosophy textbooks I
Mhm.
cite. Well, they're not textbook. This is a textbook. This is just
A book.
Descartes' writing.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
also cited my human physiology textbook, which is not philosophy. But when I write philosophy, I write as also like as a science. So like I'm a lot of the, and then there are a bunch of science articles I cited in it. I write as a practical application of philosophy. So I write a little bit weird. But I handed that in. That's my week.
Hell yeah. What have you been up to, Papa Brand? How's the last 2 weeks been?
Oh, they've been good. Been working a lot. Um, I worked yesterday and today.
I
Um,
heard.
yeah, but I took Wednesday and Thursday off because Hannah was in town.
Ah, yes. I saw all the Snapchats.
So,
I was so
yep.
jealous of the aquarium.
I saw
So
the
I,
aquarium snaps. You got high as fuck, right?
brother.
you
So
were you were past
we
cloud
took.
9.
Oh my god, dude! We took some edibles right before we walked in, and about 75% of the way through the aquarium, I felt it start kicking in,
Nice.
and there was so at this aquarium here in Phoenix, um, at the end you ride like it's almost like a carousel, but it's like movie theater chairs,
Oh,
and it
okay.
takes you to different like
ports.
bodies of water, and that's like the last thing you do before you leave,
I wouldn't be able to handle that sober, dude.
dude. So I was good until the fucking sea lions,
Oh
right?
no.
So Hannah was sitting in front of me to my left. Amanda was to the right, and I was like back in between them in the row behind them.
Yeah.
And we got to the sea lions, dude, and I'm like, why is that one swimming upside down? Like he would zoom across the upside down, but he would like look sideways at me,
Oh yeah.
and I was fucking crashing out, boys. Like I was behind them and I was like wheeze laughing, which was making them crash out. And we were surrounded by like kids and like families.
Oh
And
no.
we're adults, right? And
Yeah.
we're like trying not to get caught. You know what I mean? Like who
Yeah.
gives a shit if we're high? But dude, I and it felt like we were at the sea lion part for like 30 minutes. I could not keep my composure, dude. I couldn't.
I don't think I couldn't go to. I mean, I don't get high to begin. I mean, I get high, but on something else, you know.
On other things.
Yeah, on other things. I don't think. My anxiety is so bad when I'm on. The reason I don't smoke weed is because I've got severe anxiety to begin with, and it just makes my anxiety so much worse. But like, I already will just get the giggles and say stupid shit when I'm sober, you know. So like, if I went somewhere like that, like we were at this is in 2017. My buddy and I went to Calgary for a concert, to see Rise Against and Pierce the Veil. And before the show, we're like, fuck it, let's go to the zoo. And we went to the zoo, and there was a woman with her kid, a woman walking with her kid, and she had a tattoo on the back of her neck, and you could see it go down at her back. I just turned to my friend and was like, "That's how you know she's a slut." Like what?
Holy
Like
shit.
that's just something I made up in my head. That's not even a thing that people say. And like that's just a thing I made. It's just some woman walking with her kid. My friend was like,
What the fuck?
so like if I was on something,
Oh,
there's no way. There's no way, dude. If I was on something, I'd just go up to the person and say it. Is what would happen. I'd be like, hey.
that tattoo you got running down the back of your neck.
Yeah, that's how we
makes you
know.
a slut.
I said I don't even that's just a thing that I made up in the moment in my head. That's not a thing people say.
No.
So what you're saying is, if you were high in that moment, there would be no speed bump between your brain and your mouth. It would just
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it would have just come out. But also, maybe if I was high in that moment, I wouldn't have thought of that. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Who
That's a
knows?
dangerous game to play, though.
That's a fun
That's
game
like-
to play.
That's yeah. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because then there's the chance I just say something like, there's also, we're in the Africa section
Oh, nice.
and there was
nice.
a tortoise, and I was like, oh, it's a tortoise, and a different woman said to her kid like, oh, it's a turtle, and I turned to my friend. I was like, stupid lady, it says right on it, it's a tortoise. And like, I think if I was high there, then I might have said it to her. I would have been, lady, can you fucking read? You know, like
Fucking dumbass.
I get she's not wrong, but she's not right. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are tortoises. Like I get it, but
Yeah.
also it says right on it, it's like fucking African tortoise or whatever. And she's
There's like a
"It's
little
turtle."
fucking display thing that
Yeah,
says everything about it.
yeah, exactly. Like, fucking
I have a baby, and he doesn't want to leave me alone. He's missed me.
hello, baby. Who watches your cat when you're not home?
Well, my cousins were
This-
supposed to, and then they messed everything up.
Oh, did they beat the cat?
No, they didn't beat my cat. He's just fat.
Oh, that's good.
No, his food bowl ended up on the floor somehow when it's normally right there on the stand, right?
Right.
That
Yeah,
ended up-
you've shown me before him eating like on the yeah.
Yeah, that ended up on the floor. There's a little bowl right here, right? There's two bowls. They're both water bowls. That somehow ended
Also,
up with cat food.
When my camera fucks up, do you see it flash green for a second?
Yeah, I thought that
Okay,
was my
okay.
computer for a while.
No. I don't know why it does that. It's been okay. As long as I'm not going crazy.
No, you're not going crazy. It does flash green.
No, I saw it.
Okay, good.
We're not tripping. I think we're gonna skip the portion of the podcast where I send you the Instagram reels.
Funny videos.
The funny videos.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that next time.
Yeah. Unless Bran wants to react to them too.
I'm down for whatever. I'm along for the ride.
Hell yeah. He's also high for this episode too, so
Is he?
I am 100% sober right now.
Oh, damn. But he's drinking cum.
yeah, he's drinking
Yep.
cum. Tastes like
Hey, Vita Coco, sponsor me, dude.
Hey, Gatorade.
Dude, I am
sponsor
so
me.
addicted to this coconut water.
How many bottles do you buy a week?
Those aren't bottles.
Oh man,
they're cartons.
I probably
Um,
drink like 2 a day.
Two a day?
shit.
Just
They're
grow your own
very
coconuts,
good.
man.
I
grow your
might
own
as well
coconut.
at this
Dude,
point.
Your cat is.
It's
zooming.
very good for hydration.
I believe it.
Can you grow coconut in the climate there? Like,
I don't
would you be
think
able
so.
to? Does it get
I
too
think
cold?
I think it's too dry.
Yeah.
Oh, too dry. Okay.
Well, then during the summer, isn't it like extremely hot? Even though you guys have palm trees there for no fucking reason.
Yeah, it's extremely hot. We get up to like 118 some days
Which
in the
would be
summer
around what?
Fahrenheit.
42 Celsius, right? Is my mathing? Or for like 40?
I'm looking up if you can grow coconuts in Arizona.
Oh. You should try. Okay, cat. Seriously, stay there.
But only in certain areas.
It might be the northern parts of Arizona, which get a lot cooler.
They grow in Florida, California, Texas, Arizona, Georgia, and Louisiana.
It's 47 degrees Celsius.
Jesus.
That's
It was like 48 when I went to the MGK concert this past summer.
Oh.
That's too much. That was too much, dude.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It's
Ugh.
it's gonna be the opposite here. Tomorrow,
Mhm.
it's supposed to be minus 41 Celsius,
Oh, what the fuck? What
That's
is?
cold.
which is like minus like 43 Fahrenheit, because 40
it?
is 40. Minus 40 is minus 40.
What did you
They
say?
match up there.
40. Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah they are. That's
So
crazy.
I think minus 41 would be like minus 43 or something.
how the fuck does that math work?
Uh, bad, not good.
Hold on.
41.8. I don't understand why. I don't understand why, like, as it gets lower, it goes the opposite direction, like why they meet up at minus 40. There's
Well,
some, I mean, they
1
would teach
degree
you in chemistry.
Celsius. Yeah, 1 degree Celsius is 33.8.
32, yeah,
So I guess
33,
that tracks. It'll
Mhm.
eventually.
Match up somewhere.
even out, yeah.
It's still weird. I've always hated that math. That math is always stupid to me. Math in general just
I
sucks.
I didn't like it when I was doing chemistry, because you'd have to go like, they'd be like, go from this to this, and then like whatever,
Calculate
and then that,
everything.
yeah, and that was only part of it, right? It was like this, and then like what's the energy change? So then you'd have to do like delta fucking T or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, dude. I got a math disability, and I'm in these freaking classes trying to do math. Ain't no way.
So,
Ain't no way.
if you guys have any stories to tell, I am going to send both of these, send to all the Instagrams so we can watch them later.
I don't know if it's gonna work if we do that, because then he
I'm
and I have to
sending
try
them.
and like.
I'm sending them at the same time.
No, I get that, but then we also have to coordinate like when we hit play on them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean, that shouldn't be too hard. I think we could. I think we got this. We have enough brain cells combined. Total of like 4. You know.
I mean, I could also share my screen.
Oh, that would
That'd
work.
probably be easier.
Actually, no, you should not.
No, no, but if I share it and only Bran watches, right?
Oh, true. That would work. That would entirely work. I just have to.
I gotta. Gee, have you guys seen? I just showed a friend it today or yesterday. The succulent Chinese meal. Have you guys ever seen that clip?
Mm-mm.
No.
The guy in Australia. No, it's this dude, and he's getting arrested, and he's like, "Where's my it's a classic. It's such a classic." So I showed a friend that today.
I'd be down to watch
Any
that or
stories?
see that.
Any stories? I mean, I can put that up.
Oh, I finished sending. I just finished it. What? You have food. You have food. Oh
My
God.
cat's zooming around the fucking house like a madman.
I see that. I'll see him go from the right side of your camera to the left side. Like I see him now. Dude, he's staring at something. What's he staring at? Oh, dude, that's so scary. Just seeing the demon eyes.
The demon eyes on both my animals.
Yeah, this video is a classic, dude.
I'll have to watch it later, but dude, I swear to God.
Any stories? What's going on?
Oh, I have a little bit of a story from my recent adventuring to the other
You wa-
portion of
didn't-
Texas.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's not related to the other stuff, but
Yeah, I figured. 'Cause you said
we
you weren't gonna
so
talk
so
about
we
it.
left Wednesday morning, right? Obviously, I couldn't post the podcast. That went up today instead. This one
Yeah,
will
yeah.
still go out on Wednesday, so we're good. We'll be back to normal.
Hell yeah.
But when we got to the thing, we were waiting for the bus driver, right? Because they went to go pick up other people first. And so we're there, and it's fucking windy as hell, cold as shit. And I'm in there. I'm just there in.
I really liked when you sent me that. I understand. Like, relative to what you're used to, it was cold. But you're like, it's so cold, and it was like minus 30. I'm like, brother.
Hey,
Brother.
hey. Listen, I understand your cold is completely different to me and Brian's
No, I
type
get
of
it. I
cold.
get it. I get it. Like I said,
But like,
relative to like what you're used to. Yeah, it was cold as fuck for you. I get
yeah,
it. I
well,
get it. It was
it
just
would have
funny
been
because like,
fine if the wind wasn't there. Wind makes
yeah, yeah.
everything a lot colder. So like, but you know what I mean.
I have never been in negative temperatures, boys.
Really?
Really.
Interesting.
I think the coldest I've ever,
You should go to Canada one day.
I think it was 12 degrees. It's the coldest I've ever experienced.
We've hit single digits here. Fahrenheit, of course, which I think is a negative number, right? It's like -5 or 10.
Yeah, 12 Fahrenheit still like -11.
Oh, so what is like let's say 4 degrees? What would that be? Is that like -15, -20, something like that?
-15. Yeah.
But so
Yeah. So you've been in the negatives, but just the Celsius negatives.
yeah, the Celsius negatives. Holy shit, dude! I don't know where I got all this cat hair in my mouth from. Probably from him, but whatever. But so we're waiting.
Were you licking your cat?
No,
before
he
the
was up in
stream
my
started?
maybe. He
Or
was up
before
in my
the
face.
podcast started?
That's crazy.
It's not crazy, dude.
Anyway, sorry. Different. It was cold.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
I got us all.
no,
fucking
you know,
sidetracked.
that's how this shit goes. That's what it happens, dog. But so we're waiting. Everyone has all their shit right there, waiting for the bus to show up. He finally shows up. It's like closer to 8, and we start taking off. And I was like, "Hey, are we gonna jump ahead of him at any point?" Because like, I really didn't want to be behind the dude while we were driving to the place. Because it's like I'd rather just meet up where they're gonna meet up, which was the cheesecake.
Wait,
Factory.
sorry. You were in a car
Yeah, me and my mom were in a separate car to like
from
the rest of the group.
bus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
because she
I
was
thought
going
you-
as a chaperoned kind.
gotcha. I thought you were telling the bus driver to pass another bus. And I was
No.
like, that's wild. That's so
No.
wild, dude. Just to be like, hey, buddy, fucking pass this guy.
No, dude.
Hey, I gotcha.
But-
I gotcha. You're saying to your mom, hey, let's fucking go.
I
here."
was like, "Are we gonna jump ahead of him?" And she's like, "Maybe, probably just to get gas." I was like, "Okay, that's fair." That didn't end up happening. We ended up like diverting from the group at some point to pick up gas, and then we eventually caught up to them right before the meetup spot, which was the Cheesecake Factory in San Antonio or whatever for that day. But the entire
But like
time,
following behind is better for fuel economy.
yeah, they had a luxury bus. We were in a normal car, so we ran
Yeah,
low
so
on
it'd be
gas.
better for fuel. But I'm saying better fuel economy. You would have gotten better gas mileage driving behind them.
Yeah, we
You would've
were.
been drafting.
No, but we were. And we
Yeah,
made
that's what I'm
actual
saying.
real
That's-
good. Actually,
that-
the fuel
that's what
economy
I
for
would've
today
done.
was actually really nice.
That's what I'm saying is that's what I'm like. Like I got a nice car, like it can go fast, but I'm like speed limit here is 110 for the most part, depending where you're at, and I'll do like 111, and I'm like, I get good like in the summer I can get like 6.8 liters per 100.
Mm-hmm.
That gets me hard, man.
Hell
Like, fuck yeah, get good gas mileage. Hell, nothing better than good fuel economy, man. Anyways, that's I'm just saying that's what I would have been like. Let's
No,
follow.
yeah, I get you.
Let's follow the bus.
Yeah,
Anyway, sorry, I've
so-
distracted us again.
No, you're good. So we start to follow, right? Leaving the city wasn't that bad. It was whatever because traffic is normal. This dude is being loud. But like, so as soon as we start getting out of the city and like getting onto the I-10, where your speed you can pick up to like 80 or 136 kilometers per hour, right?
Mhm.
Or like 130, whatever. Right? It's we were like, oh, cool. This dude's going slightly fast because it's a bus, and normally you think those things are going the speed limit. Now this dude hit like 87 at some point because we were like right behind him. But the further we got into the drive, like an hour later, everything started turning into shit because like he gets behind a truck and we move over so he can move over, but he doesn't do that. So we move back behind him, and then he fucking moves over.
Was it like multi-lane?
It's a 2-lane.
Okay, yeah.
It's a 2-lane road for like most of it. The only time it like changes into like a 3 to 5 is when you enter cities or anything.
That's
Or,
so
big
wild.
cities.
Like here, for the most part, it's single lane, right? Like you
Mhm.
got one lane going, one lane coming. For the most part, when
Mhm.
I drive to school, it's double lane.
Mhm.
Driving to some of the other major cities, but then yeah, like when I was driving, not this time, not when I went to MGK because it was just double lane. Um, but driving to Fargo to see MGK the first time, yeah, there's a section where like get on the interstate and it's like 5 lanes. I'm like, this is fucking wild. Because I mean, I come from a place where our population's like my city's like 30,000 people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a big city in the biggest city here is like 100,000. So like yeah, getting on the interstates where it's like just massive lanes is like just breaks my little small town brain.
Yeah, cities
Okay, sorry,
here in the United States are
Eddie,
massive.
you got
No,
over to different lane, drop back.
but
Sorry,
like,
my bad.
but like, so we would jump over with him, push ahead, and then we'd get back in our lane. But he would never turn off his fucking turn signal. So it's just blinking, turning
Oh,
right for 10 minutes, and then he was
oof.
like, "Oh, it's on. I'll turn it off." And then he would do the exact same thing over and over again behind these massive fucking 18 wheelers, right? And so he gets like up close and personal. Say this is the truck, right? This is the bus. He gets like this close, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll move over now." But he would drop his speed as soon as he got here, which he was going like 80 down to like 60,
Yeah.
and then move over and haul ass out. Where like it was pissing us off because like he'd either leave his blinker going left for fucking 20 minutes or going right for 20 minutes.
Also, why are
So
they in the left side if they're going slower? Right, slower traffic keeps right. Fucking 18 wheelers.
No, no, that's where they were. They stay in that lane.
Oh, he was
They,
going. Okay,
yeah, the
gotcha.
bus
Yeah.
driver
Okay.
was going around, but technically, like, uh, truckers slash 18 wheelers aren't allowed to be on the left side because they tend to be slow. They tend to be slower
Oh,
traffic. The only time they really use that lane is when they're passing other truckers that are going
passing.
slower, and then they immediately move right back over. But the odd bus was, it was crazy, dude. I was so pissed off. I was like, bro, like
so
it took an extra hour of driving because of it.
I have my CDL.
Okay.
So I drive 18 wheelers.
Hell
Um
yeah.
I drive tactical tenders for wildfires.
Yeah.
They're, 2,000-gallon trucks. Um and a lot of those trucks, their blinker mechanism doesn't work the same.
Interesting.
So if you flick your left blinker on and you get in the left lane
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
it
you
stays
correct to
on.
straighten out, it stays on.
Oh, what the fuck?
So a lot of the bigger vehicles, you see them with their blinkers on all the time. It's just because they stay.
Well, no,
Yeah, so it could have been the same on that bus.
Yeah.
no, no,
No,
no,
no.
no, because like I understand like what you're saying, Papa Brand, right? And I get that it's like somewhat confusing because like they'll leave it on by accident or whatever. But
Yeah.
this man, he literally had a headset on his left ear the entire time. And the only reason he never turned off his fucking blinker was because he was talking through it to other people. Like he was focused on the road, but he didn't give a shit. It was annoying. It was
Did
really
you guys
fucking annoying.
know
What?
that luxury buses are less safe than school buses?
Yeah, I believe it. Is it because they're taller
Even
and
though,
like
like,
give him tip easier? Probably.
no, no,
Oh, what is it?
no, no. They're designed for comfort, not safety. And school buses are designed for safety, not comfort. Um, there was because I was a school bus mechanic for a bunch of years, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So in school buses, there's compartmentalization where each, not the driver's expendable. In an accident, a head-on collision, the driver's probably gonna die. The
Oh,
kids
yeah.
are gonna be fine. The driver's probably gonna die.
Nice.
So each seat is its own area.
Uh-huh.
Like it's compartmentalized. That's why they don't have to wear seatbelts. It's like its own little area, each seat. And then like those black stripes down the sides of the buses, that's for rigidity of them. It's a whole thing. Um,
Isn't that
there
also
was
like to signal where, like, if it does get into a crash, like where to cut or like if anything happens?
Nope,
No?
that's what people think, but it's not because
Oh,
it's
okay.
different on all of them.
That's fair.
I heard that on the radio one day. Actually, someone on the radio said that. I was like, no,
That's
you're
wrong.
wrong. You're wrong. I went to like I was trained on like all this shit.
On
No.
all the mechanics of it. Yeah.
But so there was this really, really bad accident, 2017, 2018, and it was between an 18-wheeler and like a highway bus with a hockey team on it, and like
Oh.
yeah, like it
Ew.
just came apart. It because they're made for comfort. They're like the design of them, everything.
Is
They're
completely
not so like
bad.
yeah, like we at the safety inspection training program that I went to, we were talking about it, and one of the guys had kids,
Yeah.
and so like when their kids went on field trips, they could send them on a school bus or they could pay and have them go on a nicer bus. And after we took the training course, he's like, I'm just gonna try and convince them to have our kids go on the less comfortable buses
Oh yeah, it'd be a lot
because
easier.
it's safer. Like people
Safer
think
and
because there's
wouldn't it
there's
also
like a
be cheaper?
seatbelt. It's cheaper, yeah, because it'd be free that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, people think because like luxury, not even just luxury, but like motor coaches, because they have seatbelts, they think they're safer, but no, they're not designed
For safety in
in the
mind.
same way as yeah, exactly. They're designed for comfort. So
Yeah, I
fun
mean,
fact,
even looking at them, like the school buses, there looks like there's more support pillars
there are
along the side, and you see those big luxury ones, and the whole fucking side of them is glass.
Yeah.
yeah
It's like
yeah
100% glass.
it's every however many feet they have to have the bows,
It's
and
one.
Then
It's just one
it
giant
goes
can of spam on wheels, dude.
like yeah, basically it's
Just the whole
fucking
top will peel right off.
exactly, yeah, it's wild. And then like even the regulations for the buses where like if something happens, if like one of those bows are fucked,
Yeah, it's
you,
gone.
you either replace the bow or you get rid of the bus, which is the cheaper option basically. But like those
Mhm.
the side pieces, the rub rails they're called. Like if there's I mean this is just for Saskatchewan, but if there's like rust or a kink in it, you have to replace with there's certain things you can do or if it's
Like
over a
certain
certain length,
limitations.
you can like cut out a section and put in like a repair piece, but for the most part you're replacing the whole 5, 10, 15, 30 foot
Are you
rub
thinking that's
rail.
your cat, Bran?
No, my cat's right there.
Yeah. Mine's being loud. I don't know if you can hear him.
I could hear it every once in a while.
He's being very demanding, and I don't know why. Why do you want food? Then jump up. You know the deal. Up. No.
Hey, he's a thick boy. He doesn't want to jump up there.
He will jump up. Let's go.
Him's large.
Oh my god.
Do you? Hey,
What?
do you want to jump?
I do.
I don't
Whitey
want to
can't.
jump.
On you.
Whitey can't jump.
Oh, shut up. Look, you see the bowl? Look. Your mom.
So we're going. I'm just trying to find now in the 1950, right? Is when you sent them?
1950.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on military time. Holy shit. Right?
That's just what my Instagram says.
That's
The
military
first one is
time.
from yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying I
Oh,
didn't send
wait.
it.
Sorry. I'm dumb.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Instagram. The first one's Black Rose. Whenever we do that is all I'm saying.
Yes, blackrose.34x, yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying now. I'm not saying we're doing that now.
No, I know we're not doing it now. So back to oh, dude, we sidetrack each other so fucking much. I love
Sorry.
it.
Sorry, my bad. My bad. The bus.
But yeah, so we went to the Cheesecake Factory. That shit was it was good food. Don't get me wrong. It was great. Waiting for it sucked. And then like we were there for I think 2 hours because
Ugh.
there's like 20 of us, so it was like a whole shtick thing or whatever. Every
Yeah.
time we went to a restaurant, it was just horrible.
I never did class trips, so I never experienced that. But
Eh, it was just awful. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't bad per se, because me and my mom we had only gone to like maybe 3 of like the 7 restaurants they went to, right?
how many days were you gone for?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
4?
Saturday, Sunday, 5. I was gone for 5. They had come back yesterday though.
Oh,
Sorry.
there goes the
Look-
kitty.
Look,
Kitty's
he's
going
at
out.
him,
coming.
dude.
Eventually.
He looks like he's contemplating life.
so so I have someone who wants to join the podcast. I don't know if you guys want him in here.
Right now?
I have to check something real quick before anything because I need to make sure if I have the 4-person edit.
Look at him go, dude. Look at him go.
He's
Also, aren't we almost? We don't have much time left, do we?
we're at 36 minutes. I told him we would do it right now afterwards, but I don't know if he's gonna be demanding or not. Where's my? There it is. Do I have? Oh, I do have the 4-man podcast thing. Oh. Oh, I do have that. That's kind of sick. Yeah, we'll do that at another point, at another time. But
I'm not saying no. I just didn't know where we were at for time. That's all.
no, you're good. I'm fucking DMing him. He's slightly drunk. He's like, put me in, coach. I'm ready whenever.
Put me in.
I feel
coach.
like midway through a podcast when you're drunk's not
Not a
the
good thing.
vibe. It's not the vibe, dude. That's when half the podcast has to get cut. Because someone drops the N-word or something, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. He would do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I might turn on streamer mode so that way I don't hear messages. I'm gonna do that real quick.
Oh, I
'Cause it's-
painted my nails. That's something that happened.
Oh, I saw that. You
Nice.
sent me in or Snapchats.
They're the MGK. I didn't know MGK started his own.
Oh, nail polish.
That's the word. Nail polish company.
That's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's always got different colors on his fingers.
He does, yeah. Which is I saw them online,
Mhm.
because he was selling them on his website,
He has
and
his
then
own website.
now
That's kinda sick.
he's got like it's got an actual like domain now to buy the
To buy the nail
colors
polish.
from like
Oh, that's
from
sick.
from an actual site, not just his
Yeah,
merch
yeah.
site. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is pretty sick. So we do this, I swear. But like I said, that like the Cheesecake Factory was the first one, and then the next day, it was. What did they do?
I don't even know if we have Cheesecake Factory in Canada.
It's overpriced as hell.
It is.
I know there's like
I can't remember
Well, in
what we did the
Ontario.
next day, but Thursday. No, Friday night we ended up because the hotel we were at there was a Chili's nearby, and we were like, let's just do that because like the half the group, so our group wanted to do Chili's and then the other group wanted to go do something else, so they were like, okay, we'll take them, but we'll drop everyone else off back at the hotel, and then you guys can just walk over, and like that's what they ended up doing, and that bill turned up to be a mess because we were supposed to do 3 other thing, and or there was 3 groups. It was the 18.
there's one in all of Canada,
Where?
in Ontario.
Oh, of course, it's not worth it.
Anyway, sorry.
But so it was supposed to be 3 people on one tab, me and my mom on another, and then the rest of them all on one. because they have like a tax exempt sheet thing that they can use, right, to get rid of the tax. And so my mom had ordered a drink, and they had put it on the wrong tab, and that took about
Oh shit.
yeah, that took about 15 minutes for that to get fixed. But it eventually happened, and like we all just went tired, frustrated, and pissed off because that day, like the first, well, all 3 days sucked for playing because we lost all of them. But the second day was the worst, so
Fucking
it just added to.
scrubs. Fucking scrubs. Bush
Your
League
cat's-
over there.
Dude,
Your cat's making it hard for you to drink that Gatorade,
he
brother.
was, dude. I don't know. I also found out there was a team that was a lot younger than every other team, and they were winning games. And I was like, what the fuck? That's some
Probably
bullshit.
take HGH. They're on HGH.
I don't know what that means, but
Human growth hormone.
oh, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I couldn't tell you. But like apparently they were fucking slamming everyone else they were playing. I was like, holy shit. And then
Gotta be the HGH.
it probably is. And then the third day was like just completely shit, which is
One of
which
them
was
is raining,
yesterday.
right?
Yeah, it was yesterday. Well, Friday night it was super misty and somewhat rainy. Like the rain would come and go, but it was really misty. So like there was a lot of, you know what I mean. And so it had been like that all night. So the fields the next day, there was one game that was being played when we had gotten there to the fields, and it was bad. Like there was just so much mud everywhere, and like you can see the like divots in the dirt and everything. It was just horrible. So they
Hey,
like played
speak-
like 2 innings and then called it there because they didn't want anyone getting hurt.
Speaking of competitive sports,
Is jerking off considered a
did you see
competitive sport?
Canada versus USA, the hockey
I was
game?
I was at a bar last night and it was on,
dude.
but I didn't watch.
Dude, the first minute or first
Oh, it was just a big
9
fight, right?
seconds, they just started beating the fuck out of each other, dude. I love hockey so much for that.
Who won?
USA won the
US.
game,
Yeah.
but yeah, they were just beating the shit out of each other.
I
It's a
want to
round
watch
robin,
this.
right?
What's that?
It's a round robin tournament, right? Like, because it's Sweden, it's a bunch of, and they're
Yeah.
multiple. I don't know how it's working.
I don't. That seems so funny. Just beating the shit out of each other, dude.
Apparently, the whole game was just
A shit show.
they just had beef the whole game. Yeah.
I wonder if it was
Well,
like.
because didn't Canada boo during the U.S. anthem? Isn't that
Yeah.
what started it?
Oh,
Yep.
no,
They were
dude.
booing the national anthem, and
Now
then
listen, I don't condone it, but I kind of get it with the shit that's been going on right now. Like, don't do that. But
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny that the players are like, okay, well, we'll just
Yeah.
fight Canada then.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, we'll just. They're just
Dude,
like, we'll just beat the shit out of each other then.
you know what? You know what it's like. You know what it's like. It's like that scene in One Piece, in Water 7, where Luffy tells Soja King to shoot down the flag,
Yeah,
demanding war.
exactly. Exactly.
But that shit's so funny. That's great. We're coming up to the
So, yeah.
43-minute mark.
The U.S. is in the finals, so it's a fight between Canada or Finland to get in.
I don't know if you want to start sharing your screen. We are at 43 minutes.
Three fights in the first 9 seconds.
Oh, are you fucking serious? Do they have to
So
pause
good, dude.
time when fights start?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
But a lot
cool.
of times they'll just let them fight, dude. That's one of the things I love about hockey is they're like, okay, they're
Oh, yeah,
all
they-
grown
they-
men here.
Yeah, they won't break it up. They'll let them finish.
Yeah. Unless it's getting like really out of control, then they'll step in.
Yeah,
Yeah, like if they take their skate off and use that to like fucking
as like a
try and
weapon.
slash
Yeah.
the other one, yeah, they'll put a stop to that.
I think that's like the scariest part about hockey is like you're technically walking on knives. Walking woods.
Did you know it's actually there's a little curve in it is what you're skating on. So when you're skating, it's like two razor edges,
Mm-hmm.
and then it cut it, you're actually skating on water because it's melting it as you're skating.
Yep.
It's wild.
didn't know
Physics
that.
is wild.
That's cool.
Physics is wild.
I didn't know that.
I don't like physics. It's too much for me. But yeah,
I know someone.
And then
died
it
because of
refreezes.
yeah,
Like almost
Yeah, 'cause-
instantly, it refreezes.
yeah, yeah. Because it's just like a thin sheet of water that you just over, and then yeah, it instantly refreezes.
That's
fucking wild.
sick.
Wild stuff.
You know what my favorite part about a hockey game is? The Zamboni, dude. I love the
Zamboni?
Zambonis.
I've been to a couple NHL games. A million years ago. What did
You're not a
I
million
liked-
years old. You're like 15,
I li-
dog.
I liked the real drunk guys at the game.
Oh,
They're always
like
funny,
the fans.
yelling. Yeah, yelling like they're part of the plays. They're like, yeah, get it, bro. Sit back
It's-
down.
It's like watching the drunks at football games.
Exactly, it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. Any sporting event, like sit down, boy. Like I get
That
getting
you
into
like
it. I get, yeah, by all means. But when you're calling out plays and shit,
Speaking of like the drunks and like the crazies, right? Apparently in like Philadelphia, everyone like was like rioting, happy rioting, of course, after the Eagles won.
happy riot. I don't think there's happy rioting.
No, dude, they were
There's-
excited. They took down lampposts. I mean, they broke into buildings, but that's not good. But like, they were just
but,
so
like-
excited that they won.
No, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. They were happy, but rioting is rioting. You
Yeah.
can't be like, no, we're happy though. Like, no, you were still rioting. You know, like there were riots in the street because they won. The riots in the street because they lost. It's still riots, right?
Yeah.
Like the preface doesn't really matter.
I've never understood it. Like, your
don't either.
team just won one of the biggest sporting events in the world, and you're gonna burn buses and cop cars. Like, why?
Dude,
It's wild.
it's adrenaline.
Like, I can understand more if you lose, because there's anger.
I mean, I do. I still don't get that
I
either.
still don't get it, but it makes more sense.
More sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
I just-
Like
It's
Like,
being
you
so
guys
happy.
are celebrating and you're getting violent. Like, that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Dude, it's like
Yeah, like I was so
funny.
happy I killed a man. Like what?
I don't think anyone.
Oh my
I don't
God.
think anyone died, but definitely
That
shit was vandalized to hell. It was great.
That
watching
reminded me of that scene in Anchorman after they get in the big fight,
I haven't
and
seen
Brick's like, "I
Anchorman.
killed
Oh,
a guy with a
killed-
trident."
You did. Yeah. Okay. How do I share screen?
Okay. After that, we're gonna dive into the Instagram shit. Yeah.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so
Well, I'm not
so only
watching, but-
brands.
Yeah, brands.
Yeah, so only
brands gonna
brand
react
is.
with you.
Yep. I'm ready.
Okay, how many do we got?
Yeah,
we
I
got
think
a
it's
handful.
12. It's 12.
Okay.
I love these. I fucking love finding Instagram shit.
God, dude.
Okay, hold on. I gotta move screens, so I'm looking at the. That's so bad.
It's so funny, dude. It's so funny.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Oh, the second one?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
See, the things I find for Cody are like 9/11 jokes or super dark humor, funny.
Oh, dark humor is the absolute best.
I don't understand how
I
people can get
love
offended by it.
9/11 stuff.
9/11's making a comeback, boys, for some reason. 20 years later. 20 plus. It's great.
Oh my
my
god! My god!
I love this, dude. Which one did you just watch?
The toast.
The police officer making the
pol-
toast.
I love that video. That one's so good. That's one of my favorites. Oh, dude.
I've seen this one. I've seen this one.
The China one.
Yeah.
I love that one too, dude. It's so good.
Oh fuck. That one's yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Buddy, way too late for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, are you watching the lemon grab one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what is this one? Oh.
They were on Curious George.
Yeah, I see this. I fucking love Instagram. I swear to God. Oh, dude.
This is rough because I'm still sick, so the laughing's hurting my fucking chest.
I feel that, dude. Oh.
That, the right way to eat noodles one is very tailored specifically for me, just because the last thing in
The
it.
last bit of it. It's so good.
The SpongeBob one's also very me because I'll just send the most unhinged shit in the middle of the night.
You do send me on in shit, but I love it. It's so good. Oh, the Switch one is great. I love the way his glasses are, dude. The perfect scenario, and bro just wanted to dodge.
That's me. I will watch this last one and I'll tell you a story.
Bet.
Oh my god.
Hey,
So that
man's a
that last one
craftsman.
was good. So okay, I might accidentally hang up. Okay. So there's one time I might have told this story.
Mhm.
My ex and I were at my ex's place
Uh-huh.
and we were watching Scooby Doo.
Okay. Love me some Scooby-Doo.
And I looked over and she was naked. And I was like, "When'd you get naked?" And she said, "While you were busy watching Scooby Doo." And I said, "Oh." And I just immediately went back to watching Scooby Doo.
Dude, it's like those memes of like, oh, I just need to go use the bathroom real quick, and then like they turn around for a quick second, and it's like, what happened to all your clothes?
Yeah, exactly. Like I was just like,
You were too into the Scooby Doo to realize.
yeah,
that
the autism was showing, man. The autism was showing. It was a Scooby Doo movie where pop punk music plays in it. I was singing the
Oh,
songs and shit.
was it the vampire
Scooby-Doo
one?
on No, it's Scooby Doo on Zombie Island.
Oh, I love that one. That one was so good. I loved all the Scooby Doo movies, dude.
The pop punk plays, and I was
Dude.
singing that shit for her. I was serenading her with Scooby Doo music.
They don't make cartoons like they used to, dude.
No, they don't.
like, hold on, let me find it here.
I miss the old Tom and Jerry, dude. The new Tom and Jerry just stank. There's not enough violence.
Oh, people get too fucking offended
Yeah.
nowadays for what cartoons used to be. Like, they used to throw adult humor in cartoons that only the adults understood.
I
It
mean,
still
there's
stayed
still
for the kids to
some.
watch.
Like Gravity
Yeah.
Falls did a lot of that.
Yeah, that's true. But
Um,
there's only 2 seasons of it, which kind of sucked. I was kind of sad about that. But
I'm trying to think of some other
wasn't
ones.
that one back in like 2016, like 2018, something like that?
Like 2012 to 2016. Yeah,
Something, yeah.
it
I don't
was
know.
it was only 2 seasons, but it ran for a bunch of years. Yeah, 2012 to 2016.
Oh, okay, okay. I want to say the only real cartoons that like keep it crazy is like anime, because they don't care.
I mean, until you get the dubs, a lot of the times the dubs
Oh, the
localize it and
dubs
get rid
will
of the stuff.
fix everything, which sucks. But
Unfortunately,
that's why
I'm
you
trying to
watch it in
think
sub.
I'm trying to think of some other like. There's a cartoon I watched recently, and I was like, "There's
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
bro, listen, man, that has not aged well at all.
I don't think anything from like 1980 plus has like to like
Like,
2010 maybe has aged well.
like watching it, I was just like, man, this is not good. Like it's one thing. It's one thing to have like you can have some humor in it if it's making a commentary, but there was just like straight up racist caricatures where the Japanese, like the one Asian person just
Mhm.
yelled Sacagawea because it sounds vaguely Asian. That was an indigenous woman. That's not even right. Like they're just saying shit. Like it was, but that's also. I was in May when I was rewatching it. I have a snap of me watching an episode, and it's so I'm recording it, and it's the turtles. They're like, we lost Shredder, but it had something to do with the Twin Towers. And then I just put the camera to me, and I'm cracking up, man. Like I'm laughing. I'm like Shredder planned 9/11 confirmed.
He predicted the 9/11 attacks.
Like he that was his plan, man.
That
It's
was
like The
his first
Simpsons
pick.
predict everything.
Oh,
For
dude,
real,
I
yeah,
love The
exactly.
Simpsons
Crazy.
though. Didn't they predict Trump would be dead or something soon?
Not no, they did
Well,
that
they
he
put
was
him in
going
a
to be
casket.
elected.
No, but there's also a scene of him in a casket, isn't there?
Didn't
Is
it
there?
even get as like in depth as he was running against Hillary?
I think so.
Like
I know Lisa took over for President Trump at one point, didn't she? Didn't she in like an alternate future she was elected and she took over from President Trump?
Oh yeah.
I
Cuz
think so.
that's when Bart is like she needs help from Bart cuz they owe a bunch of money. And he's like, "Come on, China. I thought you were cool." And then he's like, "China's still cool. You pay later. Later."
I know the text isn't right, but that's like an actual thing from the show.
Isn't?
Uh, this one looks more like the cartoon, but like, where is it? Where's a good one? Because there's like,
I was at a philosophy event last year, like 2023.
mm-hmm.
One of the people there was like, he's like, I think Matt Groening is a reverse Fry from Futurama. So instead of
Yeah,
going to the future, he came to the past.
dude, that would make a lot of sense actually. Not gonna lie, knowing everything and just twisting it up a bit. That's kind
Hey
of
Cody, have you dove real deep into like stoicism?
I'm so my best friend is big on Stoics. I've read very little Stoicism. Um, Part of that is because there are two versions of virtue ethics. There's Aristotelian virtue ethics, Stoic virtue ethics, and I'm an Aristotelian virtue ethicist.
Mm-hmm.
So just by that alone, like it won't jive with Stoic virtue
Yeah.
ethics. So I haven't read much on it, and my university doesn't have a lot for Stoic courses. There might have been in Plotinus, in not early modern, pre-modern philosophy. I haven't read any. My best friend's read a lot, but I haven't. I'm not opposed to reading about it.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't personally. We do reference it a bit, because we talked about it a little bit actually at one of my philosophy events a while ago. Me, one of the professors. Then there was another. Why were we talking about? But no, I personally I haven't. I haven't read much on Stoicism.
I looked it up because I had no idea what the hell you all were talking about. And the AI overview is a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece and Rome that encourages people to live virtuous lives. It emphasizes living in accordance with nature and practicing the four cardinal virtues: prudence, fortitude, temperance, and justice. And then there's an image.
And then
Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Continue.
and so there's a big. I'm sure my pre-modern philosophy class talked about that. I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm sure we did. But then the Stoics, a lot of it is, if I recall, it's like we can't. Yeah, they prepare for undesirable events. So like you mentally rehearse negative events
Oh, kind
so
of
that
like Murphy's Law.
so you're ready for it. You're prepared for it, right? By like constantly preparing for the worst,
Yeah, yeah.
you're better prepared for it to happen. I'll be right back. You guys talk for a second. I might.
Damn.
Did you see that ass when he walked away?
Yes,
Dude?
I did, dude. I didn't want to say anything. It was so hot.
I'll say it.
I'm so hard. Not gonna lie. Also, I saw that you laughed when I flipped off my cat.
I did.
You saw that, dude. Ah, it's so funny.
I did. Trying to listen to Cody's deep, put
Story.
together thought, and you're over here just fucking flipping your
Flipping 'em
cat
off.
off, dude.
The worst part is he doesn't even notice. Like, look at that. Look at him.
He's just unfazed by your bullshit. You know what I mean?
Gotta see.
And
One
that's
of
why I
my
love
one of
him.
my.
Oh, Cody, did you hear everything we were saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
That boy's been doing squats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
I'm I got a dump
He
truck.
don't skip leg day.
For real though, I blow out the crotch of my pants all the time. That's
you-
like what goes on my pants is the fucking crotch. Because I've just got this big
I think that's
fucking
like
ass.
everything that goes first is like the crotch, isn't it? Like you squat down just right once and it's gone.
Yep.
I got that. So I realized I didn't realize that I have an autistic stim,
Uh-huh.
and when I'm in bed, I just twitch my butt. And because of it, I've just got like a thick ass because for my
You
whole
just
fucking
flex.
life, I'm just constantly flexing in bed. I'll just lay in bed and flex my ass until I fall asleep.
He's just fucking in his bed
Hey.
twerking by himself.
Hey, that's how
Yeah,
you get
so-
them good thick thighs,
so-
dude.
For my one class, I don't this has to be for my pre-modern class. So my Hellenistic philosophy book. I don't even fucking remember reading anything. Like, why was I even in this section? Something about virtue. But yeah, there's a whole ass section in here. I could read up on Stoicism if you want. If you want me to talk Stoicism with you, Bran, I can read up on it. Yeah,
That'd be
there's a
fun.
section in here on Stoicism.
Interesting.
103. Oh, hell. I'm even reading I'm on the skepticism section. Yeah. So I have some that I can read, and then I think there's some Stoicism in my ethics book. Because I'm sure they talk about Zeno.
I think Stoicism is interesting
I wanna,
because it encourages people to like put their feelings aside and think about stuff logically rather than emotionally.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That's fair.
Yeah.
You can take a step back and kind of, look at things in others people's point of view.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Where
I
in
feel like I'm like
here-
halfway there, to be honest. Because like looking at this picture, hold on, I'm sending two different pictures. The first one is for Cody. That's basically just what showed up in my YouTube Shorts feed. And then the second one is like on Google.
Jesus.
But read what it says for the thing.
Devil fruit which cannot be undone.
I don't know. It had the blind man. I can't think of his name. The admiral.
Did you say the
not
blind man?
Yeah, the blind naval
Um,
man. I can't think. Of his name.
Fujitora?
I think so. He wears purple as well.
Yeah, Fujitora.
Yeah, but I was reading the second one and I'm like, I do recognize what I can and can't control. I understand the reaction thing. I can ignore people, on their emotions or whatever. I cannot master myself because I'm too stupid and retarded. And I can learn to
Well,
move on immediately. But like, I feel like that's
so
like 1% of like everything.
I mean, I can't speak to Stoic virtue ethics because
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's talking about there.
Yeah.
But with like Aristotelian virtue ethics, it's like the reason I like Aristotelian virtue ethics, it's because it's this process that you continually have to go through, and by continually acting virtuously in a situation, you become a virtuous person, and in so doing, you will live a good life.
Mm-hmm.
But being virtuous isn't necessarily like, as people think of like a virtue, like isn't necessarily being honest, right? So
is
like
it kind of like that?
practice
I would assume
stoicism.
so.
Not for Aristotelian virtue ethics.
Oh, okay.
With Aristotelian virtue ethics, a key part of it is finding someone to emulate, which unfortunately that's not really a thing that we can do in society right now, especially because Aristotelian virtue ethics just isn't really a thing. Again, that's what I practice. That's what my papers are written on, Aristotelian virtue ethics. But for an Aristotelian to be virtuous is to find the mean in a situation between two vices. So what is virtuous for me might not be virtuous for you. So like if you see an old lady getting robbed,
Yeah.
it might not be virtuous to go and try and help the old lady because you might make things worse. What to be virtuous might be to just call the police. But if you were trained in like self-defense or something, then it'd be virtuous to go and help the lady. So like I like Aristotelian virtue ethics because it doesn't fall to the failure of relativism where it's just like, oh, what is ethical is relative to the society it's in, because it's not. There are still things like slavery is still just innately wrong. There are
Mhm.
still things that are right or wrong, but you still have
Oh, his internet died.
No.
Oh, rip a Rooskies, dude. Rip a Rooskies.
Look at how beautiful he is, though. You know?
Yeah, he's fucking sexy. Oh, he just messaged me.
So we're ending on slavery?
Hell yeah, and no, he'll be back in like a minute. But if there's any way to get canceled, that would probably be one of them. But
I love that meme of that guy where he's like, today's subject, slavery.
And then it cuts. He like takes the biggest sip of like a juice or some shit. And he's like,
Yeah.
today's subject.
Somebody sent that to me one time because I get comms banned on Call of Duty just constantly. And somebody was like, this is you the second you get off comms banned.
Yes, I got that actually too. Where is it? Oh, it was so funny. I hate this because like my friend will send me like 800 things, and then it's just all over the place. Where is it? Because I know it's either I sent it or he sent it, but I was like, yeah, that's so true. Boop boop. Just fix the layout while we're here. I don't know where it is. Did I send it? I might have been the one that sent it. Have you been up to anything?
No, I mean, got a new chair, got a new
I
microphone.
saw that. And I'm so happy
Trying
for
to-
you. No more kitchen chairs, dude. You can go back to 4
I know, dude.
chairs.
I know.
Do you miss it?
No. So I posted in Hannah's Discord, I'm like, hey, I got a new chair on the way. She's like, what kind did you get?
Oh yeah,
And-
yeah.
And she's like, I'm like, how did you know? Because she's like, I fucking knew it.
Yeah,
I knew you were gonna get that chair. And I'm like, how'd you know that? And she's like, because you're a bougie ass bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Hey, there ain't
You're
nothing wrong with being bougie, you know?
Yeah,
Sorry.
she's like, you'll sit on that kitchen chair until you can afford
Until
to
it-
get the best
until
on the
it falls
market.
apart.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
Well, I
internet
was
died.
fucking falling apart.
It's all good.
That kitchen chair was destroying my back.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. And I'm so mad at you.
Why?
Because you got to meet Hannah. I didn't. It's like the only
We had a
thing.
fucking blast, dude.
Yeah, I believe it. Nice. And then she posted a lot on her Instagram about the rock convention, the gem thing.
Yep.
Oh, I saw
the
those.
gem
Yeah.
show. And I was like, oh, those are actually kind of cool. I'm not a rock person, but like, those rocks, they look kind of cool.
You're like, oh, they're shiny. I like that.
Well, yeah. Fucking make me sound like a toddler, dude. Be like shiny object.
That's not what I'm just saying. You're like, oh, shiny. That's good shit.
Yeah.
That's what I
that
saw when
reminded-
I saw them.
True.
Have you guys seen the Kill Tony podcast? Like the
Mm.
stand-up comedian, they travel and they do the podcast while they're having
I've
guests
s-
on stage.
I've seen like clips. I've never watched it, but I've seen
Yeah.
clips.
It just reminded me this guy gets up on stage and they're like, tell us a bit about yourself. And he's like, he leads with this. He goes, I ain't retarded or nothing, but I really like rocks.
Oh, I think I've seen
I've
that.
seen
I've
that
seen that
one.
clip, and it's like, yeah, I got a rock right here. It pulls out a rock
And they
from his
just
pocket.
fucking- And everybody just starts dying, dude.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh, dude, it's so funny, dude. There was another one from a podcast. It was. I think it's the same one. I'm not too sure, but it was like a group of people, and they were on a stage, and there was like this whole crowd, and this dude, he walks up, and he's like, so what's your story? And one of them's dressed like Dr. Phil.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
seen that.
And he's like, yeah, so like I've been molested like 7 times throughout my childhood.
Jesus.
And he's like, Dr. Phil, do you have anything to say about that? And isn't it like when are you gonna write your own book or something like that? Or it was something really fucked up and dark. Oh, but it was so
No,
funny.
he I know what you're talking about. He goes, I've been molested like 7 times. And Dr. Phil leans over and goes, which one was your favorite?
Oh, that's right, dude. That one was so good.
Jesus.
That one was so good. Oh. I got a question for all. Do you guys know who Joey Swole is?
No, I'm gonna have to Google him real quick.
I'm gonna send Instagram to Cody, but he's basically
Didn't he die?
no, he's not dead. He's not dead. But he's this really big gym influencer.
Fitness influencer.
Fitness, yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's very like he gets people banned. Like he genuinely will get people banned. It's crazy. Like
From what?
so
life?
like no, from like gyms and everything.
Why? To
Because
be an asshole?
No, not to be an asshole. So
Oh.
it's mostly like those people that are like assholes in gyms recording themselves
Mm.
and getting pissed off at people, and like he defends the person being filmed because it's like
Gotcha.
you know it's a private place for all, and he's
Yeah.
like it's not meant for just only men or only women. It's for everyone to like enjoy and go and work out type
Hell
of
yeah.
thing. And a lot of the time, it's either people who do OnlyFans or are just straight up assholes in gyms and making fun of other people or just being dicks, right? They'll get them banned from that gym and all other gyms of that kind.
There was when I first was going to the gym, so it'd be like 2015, 2017, back when I was like in really good shape. When I first started going, there's a group, I called them the douchebag club.
Oh yeah.
Because there's just like a group of guys and there's one girl who hung out with them, and yeah, they do that. They'd like stand around and they'd like point at people and like laugh at them and stuff.
Oh, dude, that's such
And the
dick.
and the one day, the girl from the douchebag club, she
Mhm.
wasn't with them, but she was like in the gym, sort of near me and like staring at me.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, she was probably just like staring at me
Preparing.
like in a no, like in a not douchebag way. Like I
Oh.
don't think she was being an asshole. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
she was like a girl staring at a dude kind of thing. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, 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 yeah.
And I just wasn't in the mood for it. I knew she was part of the douchebag club. So I finished my set and I just mean mugged her. As is. I always look grumpy. But as I just stared, just fucking mean mugged her, just stared at her until
Stared
she
her
looked
down.
away, and she never looked at me in the gym again.
Hell yeah, dude.
But in
Oh.
hindsight, again, like I don't know, like I told my friend about it, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I don't know that she was doing it to judge you. She might have been checking you out." And I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's not gonna do it anymore."
Yeah.
let me tell you, because I just felt like just mean mugged her and just stared like straight in her eyes. I just
Mhm.
like fucking just stared right at her.
Oh, dude.
You let your resting bitch face win, huh?
For real, for real.
I sent the video of the one I just saw from Joey Soul, but he's a super wholesome person. I love him. I don't know if you want to share your screen real quick, so that way you and Brand watch it at the same time. But he does that, and it's so funny. And
Like-
like his biggest catchphrase is "Mind your own business" or some shit like that.
Like, I don't care for the most part if people film themselves in the gym or whatever. Like, that doesn't bug me.
Yeah.
But it's when they're like an asshole, like, "Hey, I'm here." Like, then I'm
Hey,
like,
this is my thing. Get out of my shot. Like, yeah.
yeah,
that shit pisses
exactly.
me
Then
off.
I'm like, no. Because as is most gyms, you're not supposed to film in them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The manager at the gym I go to
Mhm.
films herself in the gym, and there's signs everywhere that says
This-
no filming in this gym.
That's fucked up. She doesn't even follow her own rules, dude. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
I mean, that girl was shredded.
She is shredded, dude. I will give her that. Like, but I love Joey Swole. He's such a funny person.
Like, she is shredded as fuck,
yeah.
dude.
mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fucking.
He's pretty fucking yoked though too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a big dude. That dude's fucking yoked as fuck, boys.
Do you know if he's natural?
There's no way. There's no
He
way
m-
he's natty.
He might be.
There's
natty.
no way.
He might be natty.
Have you guys seen how much The Rock says that he's natty?
Oh, he's definitely not.
No,
I
he's
mean,
not natty,
I
dude.
mean, when he was like WWE, that was natty. But like, now that he has
Maybe,
fucking
yeah.
the 6-pack and everything, it's no longer that. It's really bad.
Dude's arms are bigger than a human's arms can be.
They're bigger than my
naturally.
fucking head, probably, dude.
I mean,
I
I
will-
guess he's not that big. He could be natty. Like Joey Swole. But he does look pretty big.
He might be using some form of like a little bit of enhancements, but he's fucking.
I did steroids briefly.
He's yoked as fuck, dude.
I gained when I did them like 10 years ago. No, 2017. I did
Yeah.
them. I gained 10 pounds of lean muscle in a month.
Hell yeah.
Fucking wild. It was fucking wild, man. Everyone, the two questions I always got asked were like, were you horny all the time or were you angry all the time? I'm like, no, I was just hungry all the time, dude. Like when I was on them,
Yeah.
just fucking ate and went to the gym. It was wild. It was wild. But there's no way. There's no way. Like how expensive it was.
No, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way.
I wouldn't.
You
I
know
wouldn't
what's-
do roids
you know what's-
because of the anger issue. That's like the only thing.
You know how crazy like how you perceive somebody is?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
How tall do you think that man is?
Joey Swole.
Yeah, don't look it up. I have it pulled up. Just looking at the pictures, you would think. What would
I-
you think?
I'd say like 6'2".
Okay. What about you?
Realistically, I've seen him next to people. I think he's either 5'10" or 6'.
He is 5'6" tall.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother! Hell yeah! Fucking short king. Let's go. That's how tall I am.
Hell
And
yeah.
he weighs 90 kilograms.
Fuck, how many pounds is that? That's like what, 130, 150?
Dude's fucking all muscle then.
Yeah.
How much is 90K?
200 pounds.
Holy shit.
5'6", 200 pounds, dude.
Hold on. I gotta do some quick maths, dude. Because this
That's
is roughly
nuts.
how I am. I'm 113 kgs, dude. And I'm fucking 6 foot fat. I could probably drop that down, though. I just need to work on myself. I want to do that more. Not get into
Yeah,
the gym, but I want to do, like, home exercises and just try and cut the gap.
What made me look that up is I saw a picture of him standing next to Conor McGregor,
Oh, isn't
and Conor
McGregor's
McGregor's like 5'9",
is
and he was
Oh,
shorter
and
than
he was shorter
Conor.
than, yeah.
So I'm like, wait a second, because the first pictures I saw, I'm like, yeah, that dude's 6', 6'2", 280 pounds.
Yeah.
He's 5'6".
That's...
Hell yeah.
I never would have thought
Hell
of that.
yeah. Fuck yeah. Another short king.
You know what picture is always funny seeing? Is Dwayne The Rock Johnson standing next to Kevin Hart.
That's someone who's even shorter than I am.
Oh, yeah. Ah, dude. I know there's a picture of Shaquille O'Neal that makes him look short. It's really weird.
Dude, we were at the bar the other night,
Yeah.
and this guy comes walking in, and like, I'm 6 foot tall. My cousin Daniel's like 6'1". My cousin Dylan's 6'3". Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the shortest
There.
male, like, in the group of cousins, right?
Okay.
And this guy walks in, and he was just fucking like towering over everybody. We asked him how tall he was, dude. 7'2".
Dude.
7'2" tall. I was like, holy shit.
My best friend's 6'7" or 6'10".
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That's like at 7 foot you're already there, but like 6'7" you're already getting into like differently abled height. You know, where like you're too tall to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't fit in a regular bed.
No.
my
yeah.
Like
my friend Allison's husband is 6'7", and he's got a duck when he walks in the front door of my house.
yeah, exactly. Like I sent a thing there.
I
It's
saw
the
that.
height of the guys in Fall Out Boy. They're so short.
There's a guy on Instagram. I forget his name. It's like Bo something, but he's like 7'2". And his
Is he
wife,
the guy who like he talks about like buying shoes
Bo
and like
Brown. He's 7'1".
This
BEAU.
can't be the
Bo Brown. So, hold on. I need to go to Instagram for this. But
Yeah, they're all short. Holy
Bo
shit.
Brown. Yeah. Yeah, this is the guy who I've seen like videos of, yeah, where he's like, here's me getting a special bed that I can
here's-
fit in for the
here's me
first
going
time.
to the dentist. So he's 7'1", 7'2", whatever, right? His wife is 6'5",
6'1".
6'1".
6'1", this video says, yeah.
Yeah. And their kid at 1 year old is already like 2 feet tall. It's
Yeah, this is the
wild.
video I was just talking about where he finds a bed that he can fit in.
Yeah, that dude's wild. It's actually crazy. I wish I was like somewhere closer to like 6'3", so I'm the same height as my friend. But honestly, I'm okay with my height. I'm the same height as Papa Brown. Papa Brand. Brand. Brown Brand.
Who's the same height as Brand?
Me. We're both 6 foot.
Gotcha.
Oh, have you not seen that
Not-
photo?
Not me.
He's okay. You're our short king. Where's this photo?
All my height went
Honestly,
to my
Brand
ass,
might-
apparently.
You got horizontal height, brother. You know what I'm talking
For
about?
real.
Exactly.
For real. Brand looks taller than you there, homie.
Well, I'm also leaning. I think I'm leaning. It looks like I'm leaning. I'm a bit retarded when it comes to standing up straight.
You're just like, I don't know how.
I don't know how to do that. It's because I don't know. I always stand with like a bent knee, and I'm always slumped. That was such a big
That's
yawn.
fair.
You got to work on your posture, brother.
Dude, I don't have posture. You kidding me? I'm like this half the fucking time in my desk watching YouTube. I'm like a gremlin. It's weird.
Yeah, this dude's tall like fuck, boys.
Bo Brown? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I'm glad I'm not that tall.
There was actually there's one time I saw when I was still working at Dollar General as an assistant manager, the store I was at. We
Yeah.
were getting our ice delivered, right? And this dude, I shit you not, he comes in bent over. I asked him, "Hey dog, how tall are you?" He's like, "Oh, I'm like 7'5", dude." I'm like, "Holy shit."
That's
What?
Yeah. I was like, "How the fuck are you not in basketball, dude?"
Because even at that height, like it gets to a point where like even if you're that tall, it's not gonna help. You're just too big. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, but basketball, that's like the sport. Well, he was also fat.
No, I know,
like,
but like you're like so big, it doesn't matter.
what's the average height of a basketball player? Isn't it like
Not
6
7
foot?
foot.
It's got to be like, so I'm going to take a guess. It's got to be like 6'5" or 6'6". I would say is the average height. If you're talking NBA.
Yeah, NBA. The average basketball player
6 foot,
6.
6 foot 6'5". So 6'6".
The tallest was 7'7".
That's
What was that? Yao Ming?
like Yao Ming. It's got to be
Yeah.
right.
It says George Morrison. I don't think that's.
Oh no, it could be.
I know Yao Ming is like 7 something.
It's
7 foot,
George
7 foot 7 inches. George
Dimitri.
Morrison and Manu Bol.
Who's Yao Ming? Oh, I know who you're talking about. Never mind. It's that
The
guy in
big
that
Asian
picture.
guy.
Yeah. He's 7'6". Yeah. It's George Morrison.
I mean, you
it's
think about
wild.
it, like those is big guys, but like
It doesn't
that's
help.
not near the average height of the player, right? Like
No, it's like 6'6". It's wild. My dog's going ballistic.
7'7" is wild too, though. Like the fact that
Isn't the tallest person
Like-
like 8'1", like ever recorded?
I got a story for you. I got a
Oh,
story for you
8'11".
guys. I got a
That could be
a
fabricated.
fucking pretty mean story for you guys.
Ooh,
I,
lay it
uh,
on us. Last story before we end the podcast because we are at
Back
an
when
hour
I was on
28.
back when I was on Tinder a million years ago when I was on Tinder. This would have been before I met my ex. This would have been like 2021.
Okay.
There was a little person on there, you know, a little person,
Yeah.
and I messaged my best friend and another one of my friends, and I was like, I'm gonna say the mean word because
Who
this is what I
cares?
said.
Who
This
cares?
is what I said, but I was like, would you fuck a midget?
Yes.
And they're like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Dude, like, there's one on
Tinder.
on Tinder. We matched, we talked for a while, but it was just so I could have say that I like did it for the joke. Like I wasn't
Oh.
actually interested, which is mean. That's
Oh, that
so
is a little
mean that I.
mean.
But anyway, I was talking to my friend. I was like, you know, it'd be like a story to tell, and she could just use Grayson's car seat. And he's like, "Holy fuck, man!"
Oh my god, dude.
Holy
That's
dude.
fucking crazy.
That's fucking hilarious. Wait, how tall were they? Can I ask that? Did
They were a midget, dude. I don't know.
well,
We-
a
we
midget
didn't
goes
go out on a
between like
date.
3 foot through like 4'10", I think is the max.
410, I think legally you're.
is a midget.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, no, this was like a little person. Like not like legally, like a dwarf. Like, cause I've got a friend who's like legally
A dwarf.
considered a dwarf,
Yeah.
but that's because she's 4'10".
Yeah.
No, like this was like a little person, like
3
where they
11.
like
where they
someone who
look
actually
mushed.
has- yeah.
They look mushed, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like you stepped on a piece of gum or whatever. That's so mean. Oh my god. I can't believe I said that. But yeah, like the little like a little person.
So I wanna add a little bit to this the midget shit, right? So my Instagram is
Girls like, "I've got such a thing for little people."
no, but it does look big in their ass. I'm just kidding. No,
Holy fuck.
yeah, but no, my Instagram feed's so fucked up. Like it's either OF people or like random fucking shitty memes that I'll send you, Cody, right? And
This is wild that you're starting with my Instagram feed.
it's
Bro,
fucked. It's fucked.
Okay.
It's slowly coming back to just the memes, which I'm really happy about. But
anyway,
at some
continue.
point within like the last like 6 months, this person's come up twice, where they're a little person who does that, and they are like 3'10".
Does OnlyFans?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's one thing I said to my best friend and I were saying to each other. He's like, do you think midgets are sad that it's all stepsister stuff now? And I'm like, imagine. And then at the same time, we're like, just imagine all the places they could get stuck. You know, like
Legitimately
like
in
a
the
little
laundry
person,
machine,
right? Right?
Dude, that's so funny though. But yeah, and then like, she had a Twitter and like you know how like Twitter has like those recommended followers,
Mm-hmm.
like
Oh, is she the really yoked one?
no, I don't think so.
I think I know who you're talking about,
her
though.
name is like Shy is Real or something, or Shy's
Oh
Reels
no,
or something.
Because this is there's a fitness influencer that I follow that she also does like OnlyFans,
Oh, okay.
but she's like
Yoked as hell.
yoked as fuck. Yeah, she's a power lifter.
Oh
She's
shit.
got 2 pages. I'm trying to find the one that's not.
Oh my god.
But
Boys.
Look at, oh god, Brand found something.
I just typed because me and my cousin had a conversation about one of these girls. It's a little person that did OnlyFans.
yeah.
And I sent him a picture and I'm like, would you smash, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember her name, but I went to type in midget OnlyFans,
Uh-huh.
and the first recommendation is a midget only dating app.
Nice. Hey, you know what? Little people need love
Bro.
too, you know? That's wild. Wait, how tall is she? Is she like the legal limit technically, like 4'10"?
Like, look here we go. Here's a better one over.
I feel like I'm gonna get a virus on my computer. Searching this.
Dude, I like her
She's-
tattoos.
She's 4'8",
Oh, okay.
but like
I
lifts.
like her tattoos, dude.
there's people who are like, you don't even lift that much. She's like, I'm lifting like 3 times my weight. I'm 4'8". I'm lifting like 150 kilograms.
That's fucking wild.
She's like winning. She's winning powerlifting
Competitions.
competitions, and people are like, "Oh, you don't even lift
People
that
are
much."
doubting her.
She's like, "Bro, I'm fucking destroying in the competitions.
I lift
I'm
more
in."
than you can.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's deadlifting 140 kilograms. She weighs 54 kilograms.
I saw that.
That's almost 3 times her weight.
Yeah, that's scary. I would not want to fight her.
All right,
People
I've
are,
had
"Oh, you
enough Google for the
don't-
day.
I've had enough googling.
Yeah, don't.
Don't Google anymore, Bran.
I'm gonna add one last thing
Yes.
to the
God.
midget conversation.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Reddit. If you're into pregnant midgets, go check out my OnlyFans. I'm done.
Bro.
Holy shit.
Oh, dude.
Here, I sent you something, Turtle.
Oh, dude. Nice. But like I genuinely do like her tattoos. Like
She's got great tattoos.
her tattoos are so sick.
Last week, Bran, I was on fucking what was I on at the end of it? 4chan.
4chan.
Don't go on 4chan anymore.
Yeah, never go there. We found that out the hard way.
Bro, I hadn't been on there in like 10 years, and it's a good thing.
It's just
Anyway.
downhill.
Oh, she's that one you sent in Discord chat. She's very pretty.
She is.
She is, yeah, she's gorgeous. And just yoked. Like, she'd be able to fucking deadlift me.
Yeah.
Without any hesitation.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, people are like, oh, who cares? Like,
You can
fucking-
just tell by the fucking
by her arms?
her arms, and the weight she lifts. Like
The
that shit is
accent, brother.
wild.
The
I think I've done a
accent.
Q&A for next. Oh, is it from the Reddit one? I didn't play the
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah, the
for it
Reddit
because
one.
I don't want to get any audio in here.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, she's
But I'll
from the
listen to it.
UK.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Holy shit, we've been going for an hour and 36, boys. What a
All
great way
right,
to end
we
the
should call it.
podcast.
Yeah, this is where we call it. Everyone, go look up midgets. That's where we're at. That's where.
At the end
Look
of
up
it.
midgets.
Hot midgets, not a.
You'll have some laughs.
Oh,
And
there was
don't
a-
match with them. Don't
Don't-
match with them on Tinder just so you can make a joke
Just
to
get
your
a
friends.
joke out of it.
That's so mean. Don't do that.
That's fucking.
Straight to hell.
The only okay, one last thing.
Terrible.
Final thing. I've come across so much funny shit when it comes to like the midgets, because you know, like people make those remix videos
God.
of like midgets doing dumb shit or like midgets doing stuff like normal people things and turning it into like they're super small.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
Like one of them's doing like the rope whips at the gym, and it's like the shoelaces on a guy. Yeah, there was one for there was one for this this little man. He had a helmet and he was dressed as like a little biker, and they had a motorcycle like perfectly sized for him. And I don't know if you guys have seen the video of like the.
Oh, it'd be
dudes-
like one of those like one of the mini bikes, like one of the mini motorcycles.
Yeah,
But it's like a little person size. Yeah.
But they turn the video into, after he gets on it, to like the video of these dudes who take like a little car and then it
Hey,
launches.
it's the side of the car?
It's the side of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
car. I don't know if I'll ever find it, but if I do, I think I sent it to you, Cody. I'm not sure.
I don't
but
know if you
love that
sent it to
video.
me, but I've seen
You've
it.
seen
Yeah.
that one. Oh, dude, that was just so funny. Okay.
Have you seen the one where they're doing the javelin throws
Oh, and it's like toothpicks.
and the guy's sitting on the couch and the toothpick like sticks in the guy's beard?
and he has like 6 others there.
Yeah.
I love
Fucking
those videos,
funny.
dude. They're so funny. Or like when they jump into pools and it's like the bloop sound effect.
Yeah.
I love those videos, dude. They're so funny. Oh, what a great way to end it. Any final words, boys, to end off the episode?
No, like I said, that was my closing. Not even just little people. Don't match with people on Tinder
To make
for a
fun
joke.
of them.
It wasn't. Whoa! It wasn't to make fun of her. It wasn't to make fun of her. She was a wonderful girl.
No,
I just
but
had
like in
no-
general, just don't
I-
make fun of people. Like that's the whole.
It was
message
like,
here.
no. My is like,
No.
don't match with people. So you have a punchline for your joke. You know,
Oh,
like
okay,
I wasn't
okay.
making fun of her at any point. It was to have a punchline of like,
I matched.
should I hook up with her? Right? Like that was
Yeah,
like
that was the
right, like-
thing. Yeah.
that was the punchline.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't
Don't
do
do
it.
that.
Oh,
Unless it's gonna be a real good joke.
oh, dude.
Still don't.
Don't do it. Well, this has been another episode of the Turtle Show podcast. I hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully, we will get Papa Brand back on at some point in the future with
Absolutely.
with Mom and or other people. Gonna have a special guest next week. He's quite a person. But it'll
Is
be
he gonna
great.
drop the N word?
I don't know. He might. I haven't thought about that. It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's-
We can edit that out in post.
We can bleep it out.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
You can't bleep it out of your memory, but you can bleep it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can bleep it out. But yeah, it's been a good one. I hope to see you all next week. You want to shout yourself out on any socials, Brand? It's been a while since I've said this. Because the ads are completely fucked right now. I will fix that in post editing.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, just XBran, X1 on Twitch. That's about it.
Hell yeah. Alrighty, buckaroos. We will see you all next week or in the future.
All right, boys.
Bye bye.
Have a good night.
See you.